Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to show you the new free printable that is up in my shop for July. It is called Something Blue, and I really wanted to use a blue color for this printable because I really haven't used blue in anything that I've created so far. And so I created this printable. It's called Something Blue. And so it has blue and yellows, and then of course very vintagey feel. So like all my printables, you get two sheets. You get the journaling cards, which come with the 1 4x6. This one is like a vintage postcard, of course with that little floral and the butterfly cluster there. And then you get two 3x4s, and so you get this one that's more decorative, and it says flourish into the best version of yourself. And then of course you get this one where you can do a lot of journaling, and it says just a note. And so those are the cards that you get. And then the second sheet is filled with different cut aparts that you can cut apart. And so the bigger piece of it is this really big floral cluster. I kind of cut mine wonky, but yeah. So you get this floral cluster. It has, of course, the postcard stuff there, and then the floral and the butterfly. You get this cute little card of some birds in a basket, and of course those flowers again. You get July in that fancy script that I like. You get an assortment of butterflies, and then you also get some decorative stamps. So this is what comes in the free printable that you can find in my shop. It's a 2-page free printable. So I will leave a link in the description box down below where you can find this printable, and it'll only be free in my shop for the month of July. So get on that. And so I decided to create a few ephemera paper bundles that match the printable for this month. And so I've created a total of 8 of them, and they'll come looking like this. And they're basically the printable printed plus stuff added to it. And so it's kind of like what I did in March with the Sigh of Spring printable, sort of like that little bundle, but I think this is a bit more heavier. And so I'm just going to show you how they look. So when you take them out of the little glycine bag, they look like this. They come in a nice little paper bundle, wrapped in a handmade ribbon, and they look like this. And so I already have one that's undone here, but I want to keep this one here because there's only one difference between all of the bundles, and that's the tag. So 4 of the bundles will have this floral fabric tag, and then for the other 4, because I have 8, will have this one that has the stripes and the dots. And so that is the only difference, is the fabric tag. And so I'm going to show you what's in this bundle. So of course it comes wrapped in this ribbon, which you can repurpose and use in your journals. And I'm just going to move that aside and do that last. So it comes with the tag. This is a fabric tag that you can journal in the back. It comes with this, it's like a perfume, a French perfume label. I thought it was really cute. Again, the journaling cards, so the printed journaling cards from the printable, you have here both of them. Then you have some floral pieces, and so this one is the one that's in the printable, this little cluster, and then this one is just the flower by itself. You have the card with the birds in the basket, that's from the printable. This one is different though. This one I decided to keep the natural edging. So the natural photo, the piece of this had, like, it looked like it was torn away. I just cleaned it up for the printable, but I decided for this paper bundle to sort of leave that natural edging and kind of cut it to have that torn feel, because I think it just makes it look really cool and more vintagey. Each bundle will have a piece of this marbled paper. This is some marble paper that I got in Florence, Italy. This is handmade paper, and it's just so pretty, and it just matched the blue, and it had a little bit of the yellow, matched so well that I decided to use the entire sheet that I had of this for these bundles. So you'll get like about a 3x4 piece of it. And it's so pretty, and since it's handmade, it'll have like natural imperfections like those dots there, and it might have paint on the back, but it's such a pretty texture and it's just beautiful. Then you have this, I think it's a French ad for something. I printed it on this ivory drawing paper, so it'll have a nice texture to it. I also printed this French sign on the same drawing paper. And so this one's folded like this, so you can tuck it in, use it as a tip-in, or tuck it into a pocket and do your journaling on it. You'll have a piece of book paper, the postcard, journaling card, that's exactly like the printable. And then in the back, you have a sheet of stickers. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna put these in my shop as a standalone, but for right now, they're going to be in this paper bundle, and I actually might put it up in my shop in the future, but for right now, they're in this paper bundle. And here you get 2 florals, assortment of butterflies, and then the stamps. And then last, I made this little envelope here. It's like a little French envelope, and in it you have your little die cuts. And so you have the 3 stamps, and then you have the assortment of butterflies. And it all matches, it all coordinates, and it's just a cute little journaling bundle. So yeah, so that is this little paper bundle. If you are interested in grabbing yourself one of these bundles, head over to my shop. I will leave a link down below to where you can find the bundle and the free printable in my shop. And like I said before, I have very limited quantities of this paper bundle. I don't think I'm going to make more, only because like the fabric and the paper I don't have any more of, so what I have there is what I have. However, I might actually turn this paper bundle into a digital, maybe, possibly in the future. But for right now, you can find the bundle and you can find the free July printable, both in my shop. They're both in my shop right now. This one's free. This one you have to pay for, and I will send it to you. But yeah, so this is July's little kit, and it's called Something Blue. I hope you enjoy it. I had fun creating these little bundles, and I really hope whoever buys them loves them too. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Again, thank you so much for supporting my little shop in however way, in downloading the free printables and using them in your journals, or if you actually support me monetarily and, you know, buy something from the shop, whichever. Thanks so much, and yeah, so I will see you next time. Bye!